A spectacular Sunday around the Bay, and they pack into Chase Center to see if the Warriors could do the unthinkable. Can you beat Memphis, the Lakers, Denver, and the Rockets all in 1 week and all in a row? Ben Thompson on the step around to flip it up and in. Jemski Moody unable to connect. Jalen Green on Filipino Heritage Night. He's the third Filipino Heritage player in NBA history. Dylan Brooks with the early seal. And turns and fires it in. Dylan Brooks averaging 14 a game. Jemski breaks the seal. Dropping in a three. Jemski, how hot am I? How about back-to-back threes to tie the game?
You just love seeing a guy like him string games together, find some consistency.
Moody denied. Jimmy Butler cleans it up. Dylan Brooks hit one fadeaway and hits another one. So Dylan Brooks had a couple buckets. Taking it inside. So Dylan Brooks, 3 of 3. This Van Vliet guarding Draymond is very interesting. Buddy Hield catch and shoot 3. You could use a night from Buddy. That would be helpful as he drops in the triple. Step back to Kuminga. Perfectly done. Two-man jump and step, make him pay.
That's the growth of Kuminga, though.
Kuminga out to Payton for 3. And GP2. He's got that thumb ligament wrapped up, but he's been shooting 60% on threes for the better part of 3 weeks. And Goon on Looney.
Wow, he's so slippery. His game really reminds me of Jokic.
This is not going to be pretty tonight. Buddy Hield has hit 2 threes. Steph and Van Vliet. You think of Toronto and the Warriors in the finals. They double Steph and got it out of his hands. GP2 getting bounced around. And Kuminga 3. There's something about the red and the Rockets that gets JK going. Elbow jumper for Jemski. Bringing it home.
He's understanding his shot profile.
Ben Thompson soaring to the rim. Shot clock at 7. Tari Eason denied by Looney. What a play by Kavan. I'm headed the other way. Hey, baskets are important tonight. Aaron Holiday off the bench. He's hurt the Warriors.
Well, they've been shooting the 3 ball much better as a team. 38% like February, March, and April.
Well, Draymond, his first field goal off a Jemski delivery. Mari Smith can shoot. He bottoms his second 3. Jemski finding Butler for the short corner 3. And Jimmy dropping down the triple. So the Warriors are staying alive. 7 of 16 from deep. Sengun. Nice finish on the reverse. Mari Smith attacking, putting it up and in. Now, when Smith came back from his injury, the Rockets have 5 games of 140 or more from March on. Buddy Hield's got 3 for 3 on threes. So Green, prolific prep in Napa. He was actually born in Merced. And hitting the jumper there is Sengun hit the ground, and so you're going to have a foul on the rebound as well as the bucket. GP2, if you lose him, where will he be?
Around the basket.
Jeez. These one-hand passes cannot happen today. They signed Fred VanVleet to a big contract as Looney gets the dunk. So Steph still hasn't scored, and he turns it over again. Tari Eason running with Ben Thompson to dunk it down. The points off turnovers, you can't have that in this game if you're going to win it.
They're 16th in opponent turnovers. They're not even that great there, but Warriors are kind of having some unforced ones.
Well, GP2 laying that in. You can see it. The kitchen sink's getting thrown at Curry. Skip pass to Dylan Brooks for 3, and he's at 39% on the year. And Dylan Brooks with 11, Jabari Smith with 10, the double-figure scores for the Rockets. Van Vliet hitting a 3. They flatten Steph out to midcourt. It's a 4-on-3 again, and GP2 again. He's just getting all he wants close to the rim. He's 4 of 6 for 9 points. Jalen Green, that athleticism. Butler sent him away. And Sengun there to rebound and score.
He's always following it up.
Again, before they set the defense. Payton one more time. GP2 leading the way with 11. Curry to Jemski, open 3. Got it! Brandon's got 11. Now Jemski. Sengun on a switch and putting it up and in. And so he'll draw the foul there, and so he's got something to say too. Final 5 seconds. Draymond trying to set the screen. Curry 3. He got in the three with 1.2. Ben Thompson out to Dylan Brooks for three, and he's got it, and Brooks is having a shooting night. He's 6 of 8 for 15 points.
It basically ended up being a double team on the baseline.
Moody had yet to score, but drops in a three. Şengün right down the lane.
Yeah, that's how they play. Kind of what gives you a little more confidence in them when it comes to the postseason, even though they have not much experience when it comes to the playoffs. And Jalen Green gets downhill.
And Butler having that block to Ben Thompson. Great weak side help. Playing 5-on-4 as Kuminga puts it in. They're just face guarding Steph. So if you're the rest of the Warriors, you're just playing a different game right now. Ben Thompson, beautiful slice from the baseline.
And the problem started with that fake handoff.
You got the likely defensive player of the year sitting as Podziemski puts it in and draws the foul. Brooks looking inside, and Ben Thompson roaming the baseline. Looney was there. Jalen Green three is perfect. Now running with friends. Dylan Brooks setting up Green. Jalen Green. He could be a pyrotechnic scorer. Butler on the kick out. Kuminga three. And Looney another offensive rebound. Steph on a sidestep three. Crowd aching for that to go down.
You got to get back.
And Dylan Brooks is going to get a free one off the missed three and dunk it down.
He contested Steph. He cracked Steph on the contest. It looked like it was a foul. Steph never gets those, and then no one got back.
Buddy Hield hitting that corner three.
That was a Buddy Hield relocate. He just forgot about him in the corner.
Oh, man, Thompson in, out, up, and in. What a nice finish, as he's got 10. Buddy Hield to Podziemski, another three again. Brandon's got 17 and 4 made threes. Buddy a warm-up three, and Buddy Hield is keeping the Warriors afloat. Barry Smith at 6'11", sizes up Podziemski and rises over him and puts it in. Barry Smith Jr. with 12, and Ben Thompson, that length, beautiful steal. Running it back on Buddy Hield to lay it up and in. What an end-to-end play there. Butler with a cutting GP2. Gary Payton's got 13.
So now Jimmy Butler is the one the Rockets are focused on.
And Payton hitting the three. Back out to Aaron Holiday. Holiday having that deflected. GP2 knocked it away. Podziemski in a foot race. Brandon getting to the rim to lay it up and in.
Of course, he was going to decel.
Nice pass to Jabari Smith, backdoor. Şengün in the switch. Shot clock at 1, flipped it up and in. Beat the buzzer, and Şengün's got 19. Curry 1 of 9. He did have an 0 for 7 game in Memphis, but then he hit Memphis for 52 the next time he saw him. Ben Thompson flipping it up and in. What a game he has had. 14 points. Buddy Hield from 3, off back iron, and a long rebound out to Payton. Buddy on a reload triple. Buddy Hield's got 6 made threes and 18 in the game. Jalen Green sidestep triple, long rebound. That's what the Rockets do best. Best offensive rebounding team. And Green the dunk off the Jabari Smith rebound. 5 minutes to make something happen. And Buddy Hield is having a game. He's got 20 off the bench. Warriors starters being outplayed. Jalen Green step back. He has not really had a big scoring game against the Dubs until tonight. He's got 16. Jalen Green born in Merced, and he's having a game finally against a Bay Area team. And Draymond finding Jimmy Butler. Jalen Green. Yeah, this is what he's been doing to other teams. There you go. Butler again laying it up and in. Draymond finding it. If you would have said at Memphis, at the Lakers, back-to-back with Denver and then Houston, and somehow you're going to go 3-1, yeah, everyone in Dub Nation would have taken that with both hands. Dylan Brooks with 21, putting it up and in. Lakers with a great win against OKC today.
They had a 3-point barrage.
I tell you, Dylan Brooks, my goodness. And Durant may be back for that game. He's been out with an injured ankle. Jackson Davis dunking that home. He has not lost a game. With Podziemski and Moody and Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy Butler as TJD follows that home.
Yeah, you dropped this one. Give the Rockets credit.
Rockets shoot it at 48%. They put 5 players in double figures. They hold Steph Curry to 3 points